Welcome to Survival on a Budget Made Easy. We're in Winslow, Indiana. I'm going to be doing a little tour of Winslow, Indiana, showing what they have and how small the town actually is. Right now we're in Riverside Park. We're going to start in Riverside Park, drive through town, and drive to the other end of town. Now, when I moved to Indiana, my first video I did was in Riverside Park. So I'll have a link to that video down below if you want to check that out. But let's go ahead and get started with the little tour right after this. Welcome back to Survival on a Budget Made Easy. Like I said, we're going to be doing a little tour of Winslow, Indiana. Let's go over some of the history real fast. Winslow was laid out in 1837. The town was named after William Winslow Hathaway, son of an early settler. A post office has been in operation at Winslow since 1839. The town's name is part of the namesake of Anglers of Winslow and Western Railway, which operates within Pike County and passes through the community. We're passing over to the Richard Dick Farley Bridge. We'll talk more about that here shortly, but right now we're coming right into town. There's a lot of businesses that are out of business, but they seem to keep the community and the buildings look rather nice. Over here to your right used to be a bar known as Lugnuts. That's closed. Over here to your left is Fish Hut Pizza. I did a video on that one. I'll have it in the Winslow playlist. The climate in the area is characterized by hot, humid summers and generally mild to cool winters. Okay, over here to your left is the local convenience store. It's a real small, dinky store, but it always seems like there's somebody there. It's always busy. Now over here to your right is a little restaurant called the Igloo. The food is amazing. If you're in the Winslow area, I definitely check that out. The prices are reasonable, like I said, and the food is amazing. Now right to the side of the Igloo, I don't know if it's a park or if it's part of the elementary school or what, but they have quite a few baseball, softball fields. Okay, we're going to go ahead and head back out on the main road to the other end of town. Right where this fence ends is the next town, which is Campbelltown. Right there's the sign. So what we're going to do is turn around and check out some of the back roads in Winslow, Indiana. Okay, right there's the Igloo and the little convenience store. Let's go ahead, head back some of these back roads and see what we see. In the 2010 census, there was 864 people, 333 households, and 241 families living in the town. The population density was 1,371.4 inhabitants per square mile. There was 397 housing units at an average density of 630.2 per square mile. there were 333 households, of which 34.5% had children under the age of 18 living with them. 52.3 were married couples living together. 15% had a female householder with no husband present. 5.1% had a male householder with no wife present. And 27.6% were non-families. 24.3% of households were made up of individuals, and 12.9% had someone living alone was 65 years of age or older. The average household size is 2.57, and the average family size was 3.01. We're going to be passing the post office right over here to your right. The median age in the town was 38.6 years. 26.5% of the residents were under the age of 18. 9.7% were between the ages of 18 and 24. 22.2% were from ages 25 to 44. 25.7% were from 45 to 64. And 15.9% were 65 years of age or older. The gender makeup in town was 46.9% male and 53.1% female. Now, a lot of the roads in the Winslow area are stone roads. They're not just in Winslow. I'm talking about the whole area. Mainly Pike County has a lot of stone roads. The town of Winslow was home to Richard Dick Farley. The town's main bridge bears his name. Farley was a basketball player for the Winslow Eskimos and went on to play for Indiana University and the Detroit Pistons. Richard Farley died in Trey Hot, Indiana in the 1970s of cancer. Now, looking back through the census as far as I could, in 1880 they had 199 people living here. It peaked in 1940 at 1,382. Ever since 1940, there's been a steady decline in the population. It went from a peak of 1,382 down to an estimated 828 in 2019. The reason for that being, I think, is a lot of the mines closed, so just people packed up and moved on. Now, over here to your left is the American Legion. I recently joined that. I don't actually live in Winslow, but it was the closest American Legion they had. Great group of people. Over here to your right is the fire station or fire hall, whatever you care to call it. Over here to your right past this bluish building, is the Eagles. I recently joined there too, because, well, it was the closest Eagles around. Now, if you're in the area, you're not going to see no red lights. Well, I should say traffic lights. Most of the stops are four-way stops or two-way stops. Over to your left is a small church. They have a lot of churches in Pike County. They have a lot more churches than bars, I guarantee you. Now, if you notice this little house right here to the right, I almost bought that instead of where I moved to. It's a nice little area. And one thing about Winslow, I can honestly say, you may come here as a stranger, but they'll make you feel right at home. Now, over here to the right, I don't know if this lady's running a daycare or if they just have lots of kids, but I guarantee you, These kids can't be getting bored easy. Now right down here is the elementary school. Now the baseball, softball fields I showed you earlier are actually behind this building. Like I said, I don't know if that's a park or part of the school. Now, please do me a favor, check out the links down below, especially the Amazon store link. If you're looking for anything, just type it in the search bar. I can almost guarantee you it'll come up. It really helps me out a lot. Now, I'm going to go ahead and head on out and start the next video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did enjoy it, leave a comment, give it a big thumbs up. Let me know if you want to see more of these types of videos. And as always, thank you for watching.